Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will learn how to configure DHCP failover and how to test this. If you are new in the DHCP scope as well, I have created another video. You can just take a look of that video. I will put the link of that video in this new video. So this is my working domain controller, and I have also created this as a DHCP server as well. And I have created one DHCP scope. So you can just go here. Just a little summary I want to tell you. So I promoted this server as domain controller and I selected this at select DHCP server and I promoted this as a DHCP server and I went here DHCP and I have created one DHCP scope as well. Okay, here you can see, and you can also see this server has been authorized in the Active Directory as well. So this is my one PC workstation, and I can show you that this computer is getting IP address from this DHCP server. If you run this command IP config infreconfig space / all, then you can see this is the name of my new workstation. It is getting this IP 20 and some other things as well. And here you can see this is my DHCP server 192.168.110. So this is the IP of my DHCP server CMD. If I type ipconfig, you can see this IP is assigned to my DHCP server. And there is another way as well to check NCPA or CPL. It will not give you the information what the DHCP server is, but you can get some information. Go to here, status. If you come here, okay, yes, okay, yeah. It is giving you almost same information. What is the MAC address of my physical computer? A computer, not a physical, just computer. And you can see this is a DHCP server from where it is getting IP. So this is my another server. So I have installed the operating system. I have set the IP address manual for this computer, and I have added this computer in the domain as well. This is your prerequisites before you proceed to add the server as a failover DHCP server. How you can configure this as a failover DHCP server? Okay, come here. Role and feature. Just wait for some time. Yes, I can think so. Next, next, next. Select this. Select. Next, 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 next. Install. It will take some more time. Yes. So either you can just select this, complete this DHCP configuration. If you cancel this by mistake, no problem. You can just, sorry, you can come here, notification area, complete DHCP configuration. Okay. Now go to next. Okay. Okay, so I need to change the need to provide, I would say, new IP, new user account which is having enterprise admin access as well. Okay, please remember enterprise access is required, not for configure DHCP, for authorizing DHCP server in the Active Directory. So it will also authorize in the first step, then you will be able to configure the DHCP server, DHCP scope, etc. So it is necessary to provide the user account which is having enterprise access in your domain. Commit. Fail to open registry key target computer set. You can ignore that, it's not an issue. Okay, it is showing done. We are good to go. Just close this. Again, we will click or open DHCP console. Here we can see why it is not coming. Just let's restart. Okay, so now you can see there is no DHCP scope here. So what we will do, we will configure the DHCP failover. Just go to the primary DHCP server and not here, I think so. Here, configure failover. Okay. So whatever scope are available on your primary DHCP server, those will be visible here. And if you create new scope later, please replicate that on another server. Otherwise, DHCP failover thing will not work for that your new DHCP scope. So here nothing showing. We will add the server. So you need to add the name of your another server. Name of my another server is INDEDC02. Not coming. Okay, let's do from here. Control X, selected. Okay, now go select OK. Yeah, my partner is INDC02. Go next. You do not have permission to perform this operation on your remote DHCP server. No problem. So what we can do, we can just come here. Generally it should have, but no worry. And we can type comp mgmt.msc. Just opening your user group. Okay, come here, come here, come here. That is already here, no domain admin only. So okay, let add frame here. Again, I need to provide frame. Okay, now it is here. Now I think it should allow. Go back and just see. You don't have permission. What has happened? No problem. Let me just take one log off and login. Depend. DHCP. Configure failover. Same thing. Add the partner. Partner is already here. Okay. Then what happened? select those and OK. Yes. OK. So here you can see the name of the partnership members. If you want, you can change as well. Okay, dot. Okay. So this is the name. You can just type the name to show in which to which DHCP server this failover has been configured, or any meaningful name as per your company standard. Here you can see maximum client lease time. This will be the lease duration. This is the mode, load balance or hot standby. Load balance means here you can see 50% IP will be provided by the first primary DHCP server and 50% will be provided by the second DHCP server. If you want, you can just change this as well. If okay, if you want to, but I'm just going to create this hot standby. Okay, so if you talk about this load balance, it works in the primary concept. Both the servers will be available for providing the IP address at the same time. You can decide the percentage which will be provided by the primary server and the secondary server. And if you talk about hot standby, it works in the primary and secondary concept. As long as your primary DHCP server is available, there is no role of your secondary server. Your secondary server will only come in the picture if your primary server is down. Okay. So here you can see address lease for the standby server. How much percentage you are defining for your secondary server. So generally we keep 5%. So you can change if you want to something 10%, 15%, whatever you want to. But generally it is kept 5%. So if you want, you can change this, not issue. So now 90% will be provided by your primary server, and your second primary server is down, 10% IP will be provided from your secondary server. This is stage switchover interval. It will show when your server will come in the picture, when it will provide the IP. So generally it is 60 minutes. If you want, you can change it. Otherwise, you can just ignore. Enable message authentication. If you want, you can enable this and provide some secret key here that will be used while replicating data from one primary server to secondary server. Please also note once you have this types of concept, configure failover concept, please create each and everything or modify, or I would say whatever action you are taking, please take this only on primary server, not in the secondary server. Okay, and either you are creating new DHCP score, reserving something, excluding something, whatever you're doing, just do it on your primary server, and do not forget to replicate the things. It will replicate, but you should replicate manually as well. Here you can type any strong password and remember that. Okay, go next. Here you can see what you have selected and just finish. If all are success, then you are good to go. Here, if you come here, you can see failover now. See, this is the thing that I have selected. This is normal status, failover status normal, partner server this one, mode is standby, sorry, hot standby, and this is the configuration that you selected. Cancel this. Now, as you have seen already, this is getting IP address of my primary DHCP server. Okay, if you have configured failover, you can also try IP config space forward slash release 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 and renew as well. It will, so let it finish, then I will say something. Yes, renew. Okay, again it has get the IP address that is called 192.168.120, and you see the server name who is providing the IP. Again, your primary server will be here. Now we want to test the failover, whether it will really work in case of my server is down. So what you can do, just come here, okay, not come here, okay, all task, and just stop the service. So it's just like your server is down. So now if you come here, I should have refreshed this earlier. Okay, now your scopes already there. I should have checked that first, no problem. But address lease, okay, this IP. Now I want to ask my computer to get the IP address from the secondary server. I will not change anything here. Okay, I will not change anything. I will not ask their server, okay, now you should become a active. No, it will happen automatically, and it should happen automatically. So I will come here and I will run that command again. Okay, there are three things that you can do. Either you can just run this command ipconfig space /release release and renew, or you can come here. No need to open the PowerShell. You can do it in this in CMD as well. So now you type ncpa.cpl just to open your network configuration page. Here you can just disable this and enable this. You can restart your computer to get the IP address from the new server, a standby server. You can disable, enable that, or you can run that particular command ipconfig release or renew. So now if you see here, go to here. Now you can see, now it has got a IP address from my secondary server, secondary DHCP server. Okay, so just stop my services here, and I did not take any action on this server. I went here and I just disable and enable the your network adapter. And you can see, and you can also see the same information, ipconfig all. Okay, now you can see here as well. Now we have tested it successfully. Now let's move back to my primary server. Start. Okay, now I will just restart it. See, so generally restart is good idea. Why I'm saying this? Because you will test this thing in the production with the users, okay, who are not more sound in the commands thing. So you can simply, everyone is aware how to restart the computer. So you can simply ask to reboot the computer, and the IP address will be given by the your desired computer. So instead of you ask, please open network adapter, disable, enable something. So it is good to just ask for reboot, and everyone knows how to restart the computer or server. So now again, I can go to my CMD and I can see which one is providing IP. See, so as soon as your primary server is up, it will take the responsibility, and as soon as your primary server is down, your secondary server, which has been configured as a failover standby, will take the responsibility, and no manual intervene is required. So that's all for this video. If you learn something new, kindly like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.